Sizzling with SAS is back! We're still in ice wine mode because it just keeps on snowing. And there's an event right now for this season anyway called Ice Wine After Hours. And so we're thinking of other things to do with ice wine through the month of February. And one of the things is going to be dried figs that we're going to cook in a really delicious red wine syrup. And it's going to take a bit of time to do it, to get those dried figs plumped up. And so I have everything ready to go. And so I thought I'd take you through the process. I'm actually going to be quadrupling the recipe. So if you're doing just one of these, inside your cheesecloth, you're going to want to have 1 cinnamon stick, 6 peppercorns, and a juniper berry. And we've added some more things like the juniper berry. I also have like an allspice berry in there and a clove. About 1 lemon's worth of zest. Yeah, so this is going to get tied together and it's going to go into the pot. I'm just bringing that to temperature right now. So in the pot is about 1.5 cups of red wine with 1/2 cup of water, and I'm going to put in about 1/4 cup of sugar. But I'll show you when we're all putting it all back to, when we're getting it all together into the pot, and what we're going to look for at the beginning and at the end. Okay. So the wine is in here with the water and the sugar. I have brought it just about to a boil now. The sugar is completely dissolved. All right, so now I'm going to add in those beautiful bouquets we made with the peppercorn and the lemon. I'm going to put that in. It's going to just now sit here and reduce until it starts to look a little bit syrupy from all that sugar, and all those beautiful flavors are going to infuse. Then we'll be adding in the figs. I got the figs ready already. I got the dried figs and then pulled that little stem and cut the little hard woody bit off, just a little bit more pleasant to eat, of course. So, all right, we're just this to reduce and we're ready to go. The wine has been going for about half an hour, and it has thickened a little bit. I mean, it's certainly not as soupy as it was, let's say. So we're ready to get the figs into the red wine. I've done this before to know that boiling red wine on you is not fun. So remember I am quadrupling the recipe, so hence why there's so many. So that's gonna sit there now and just keep it on a real low simmer. Put the lid on, and 25 to 30 minutes, let's come back and take a look. So they have plumped up beautifully in the pot. Oh my gosh, it took a while because we didn't cut the figs in half. So it took a while for it to penetrate through in, and so it took probably about at least 30-40 minutes for it to get up there. So, sorry, if you hear some cat meowing in the background, yeah, that's Simba. Anyway, okay, how are we going to serve this? Very glamorous. Whipped cream, and you can never have too much whipped cream. Perfect. Squeeze my fingers, sorry, and go like this, and just go like, just make it, it's like on a cloud type thing there. And then just a like a really good balsamic glaze on top of that. That's been reduced down. You can take the syrup from this and reduce it down to this consistency too, but right now, I don't have enough time for that. I don't know who does actually, so that's why I buy it in the bottle, ready to go. But you know, if you have the time, yeah, let it cool down and let it reduce down on the stove. It'd be absolutely fantastic. So we're doing this with the 2018 Vidal Ice Wine. We might be serving this with the 17 when you come for the flight. Hard to say. We're still figuring it all out, which one goes best with which. Beautiful golden color. Like, it's just so bright and so elegant looking. It looks like a kind of like candied brown sugar somehow with like, oh no, like maple syrup just before it goes on the snow and you roll it up and have it on a stick. Yeah. And on the nose, gorgeous tropical fruit flavors of mango, guava, papaya, passion fruit. Like, it also has like a beautiful orange honeysuckle note to it as well. And one of my parts is that amazing acidity with the ice wines. There's no point having all the sweetness without having the acidity to go with it. And if you don't, that sweetness is just sickly sweet and cloying and just way too intense. All right, is wine falling apart a little bit here. Let's hop into it. It's a labor of love, this one. You can't do it in a flash. You really have to take the time to reduce that syrup to start off with, and then get those figs to plump up. And here we go. This is big kids candy. Wow. It is so syrupy on the inside. Oh my gosh. It's so succulent, and like You'll never have a fig Newton ever again once you taste this, because why would you? And then just that little bit of whipped cream too. It's just a complete contrast to the acidity and the brightness of the fig, and then you have that rich whipped cream to kind of like, I don't know, take it all over the palate with the fat and the oil from it, and then with the ice wine. So those caramelized notes come through. That bright acidity really cleanses the palate. It gets rid of that fattiness from the whipped cream, and but it's just that fig, the way it's so juicy in the middle. I'm absolutely mesmerized by it. I'm kind of wondering if it'd be like dipped in chocolate, but that's for another day. So one thing at a time. So anyway, my friends, yeah, hop in, come on in, get some ice wine from the Ice Queen, as I have been called. I hope it's from my lovely ice wines and not my frosty, chilly personality. Anyway, thank you, everyone. Cheers.